Hey y'all. So you remember when I told you that narcissists in the family will take advantage of dying parents, dying relatives, maneuver them, trick them when they're dying so they can trick them out of their belongings that the narcissist or otherwise toxic person has had their eyes on. You know, whether it be their money, their jewelry, their bank account, the, combination to the safe, whatever it is. So the way that you prevent that is you have zero tolerance for that person. If they're lurking around the family, then before the person is even dying, y'all need to discuss who's allowed to come see you and who's not allowed to come see you, and you need to stick to that and stop feeling sorry for people because that person's dying. Well, they've had issues in the past, but Auntie Susie is dying, and blah blah blah. No, 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 because you're feeding the dying person to the lions in the den. Don't get emotional. You gotta separate your emotions from reality, in the sense of separate your heart from your feeling. Your heart. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Separate your emotions from your heart. Get your heart out of it and start using your head and using your brain, because this person is trying to take advantage of a person who's dying, which is disgusting. And blood means nothing if the person doesn't love that person. Blood means nothing. I don't care what their relation is. They have zero respect. All right? Hold on a second. Milo, get back over here. Get back over here. It is toasty out here. Where you think you're going? So, another thing that you need to do, which I noticed that with my friend's relative slash narc slash creep, if their mom had a will, it disappeared. He made sure that he took the will. Okay? So this is what you do to prevent that. And don't think that you're doing too much, because there's no such thing as doing too much to protect when there's a toxic, greedy ass person in a picture. Okay? Toxic, narcissistic, and greedy. Good Lord, what a combo. Cold-blooded. So there's not, you can't do too much. Okay? So for somebody in the family who's smart, okay, and they're responsible, they need to have not only a copy of the will, but they need to have the business card of the lawyer as well. So in case that will disappears, the lawyer's got a copy of it. And I know that sounds like overkill, but it really isn't, because do you want to protect that person's assets or not? So you need the business card, and you need multiple copies of the will. If there's two people in a family who are not greedy and who are not toxic, each person can have a copy. If by some weird twist both of those mysteriously disappear, somebody, y'all, make sure they keep the business card of the lawyer, so that you can contact the lawyer and get a copy of the will that way. Okay? Because none of this was done when my friend's brother, when the mom died. None of that was done. So the evil person just has to make it disappear, and then all is said and done. The gun that she always kept in her purse, that mysteriously disappeared too. Okay? She kept it for protection, obviously, and it vanished in a puff of smoke. So keep your legal ducks in a row. It's not going to disappear from the lawyer's office, although it may disappear from other places. It will not disappear from the lawyer's office. So as long as you guys know who the lawyer is, you also let the lawyer know these are the only people who can request a copy of the will. Sally and Mary. These are the only two responsible people in the entire family who are not greedy, who can be trusted. This is what you do. You keep your legal ducks in a row. If the greedy person wants to contest the will because they didn't get nothing out the will, which is what you deserve if you're toxic, they want to contest the will, spend their own money, that they probably stole from other people, let them go for it. Spend your precious dollars, because now, for once, mommy and daddy cannot save your ass. For once, you got to live on your own. And for once, you have to be an adult. For the first time in your life, you got to be an adult. Another thing, what was it? Oh, this same family member, my friend's brother, he held benefits for people, and then he would charge them not only money for the benefit, but charge them per hour. He took them on a so-called fishing trip that was supposed to raise money, but he made them pay by the hour for fishing, in addition to what they donated to the benefit. And the benefit was to help his brother who was dying. I think it was to help with the medical or something. I'm not really sure. But when this person held a benefit, they skimmed a whole bunch of money off the top and left that person with very, very little. So it was a benefit, all right, but it wasn't to benefit the person the benefit was for. Y'all have got to put your foot up these people's asses, and you got to cut strings with biology. Good boy. Did you find your stick? What a good boy. Yay, good doggy. I'll get with you in a minute. So held this money for a benefit and skimmed a whole bunch of money off the top. And so, you cannot allow emotions to block your common sense. Well, that is cousin so-and-so, or that is uncle so-and-so, or that is our dad, or that is our mom. And I don't give a shit who they are. Okay? All the more reason why somebody shouldn't be stealing from them. So somebody in the family has to have enough balls to put their foot down and say, let me explain something to you, you little toxic piece of shit. You ain't doing that with my mom. Well, that's my mom too. I don't give a damn. You ain't doing that. The stunts you pulled in the past with other people, you won't be pulling that with somebody I care about. Somebody has to be strong enough to put their foot down and say, hell to the no, you ain't pulling those stunts over this way. Forget about, but that's my brother, that's my relative, that's my family. Will cut your throat quicker than you could blink your eye. If you think family cares and loves about you all the time, if they're toxic, they only care about them and what they're going to get out of the deal. You got to cut your emotional strings and look at it from a business perspective. You are the, whoever is the executor to the estate, medical power of attorney, general power of attorney, whoever. Y'all got to put your foot down and don't let emotions block your common sense, because the minute you get weak is the minute everybody's going to get had. Okay? All right. Much love. Y'all take care. Bye.